Test 1, 2, 3. This is practical and incremental tips to save time and money in Salesforce. I'm Terry Cole with Street Youth Ministry and a Salesforce MVP. Who is not feeling budget pressure to do more with less these days? So let's get into tips that leverage what you've already bought. Our first tip is how to add automatic task communication inside of Salesforce. Did you know that Salesforce provides a lot of ways to use tasks? We're probably most familiar with them for making reminders for ourselves, and that's great. But they provide a great mechanism for working within the team to give each other tasks and let each other know when they're done so you can move on with the following step. This is a Kanban task view, and I have focused in on my client tasks, and I can easily move it from not started to in progress. Perhaps I'm done with that and I want to move on to a different work context. I type in photo and I see that I have one task that's already in progress. And that's great. But my favorite view, perhaps, is not the Kanban view, which is fantastic for what we've shown it for, but the split view. I can see all of my tasks and I still can search within tasks to find specifics, but I can focus in on one task from the list and I can see the task right in the same view. I can see the context for it. I can inline edit the comments, change the subject, and I can mark it completed in this same view. And that is really efficient. So now what about this communication stuff? When you assign a task to yourself, you don't really need anything. But when you assign a task to someone else, they really need an email letting them know that you've taken this action. And you can do that in Salesforce with an email alert. And when the task is marked as completed or canceled, you might want an email alert letting you know that's happened too. And that's what I've done. Now, how do I do that exactly? Well, here we have an email alert in the settings, and we set up that email alert with the fields we want to be in our email. And we write a flow that says when a new flow is created and the assigned user is not equal to the creating user, then we want to use this email alert to send the email. And we do the same thing when a task is marked as closed or canceled. If the owner is not the same as the assigned user, we let them know. And this helps create a more seamless experience for our users and make sure that those tasks are flowing and getting done. People are drawn back to their task inbox. That's tip number 1. I hope you enjoyed it.